Hello guys, so today is the 25th of December and it's the first Christmas day. So Merry Christmas to all of you again, especially those who didn't celebrate yesterday, celebrating today. So I ate way too much veggie sushi yesterday and I kind of slept in this morning. So no yoga practice, what, feels good too. It was just too late last night. But today, since I'm kind of on a roll with cleaning up. I kept on cleaning up, and I came along another thing. It's really falling apart now, I shouldn't even touch it. That was stuck away in one of the closets. It was in the closet. Got some stuff when my dad died 2012, so that's one of the things that I didn't even look at, but it's kind of a family tree. So here's this slightly, disheveled. Oh, it's really falling apart. See, I shouldn't even. It wasn't doing this before, so I shouldn't even touch this thing. But anyway, so that it reminded me of something again, because obviously it's kind of quiet at the moment, so you have time to think about things. So I just looked at this thing and I found this kind of piece of paper that it's kind of a memory page or so. So and somebody wrote something on it, and so it has all these people and when they died. So it says, and I imagine that's my great grandmother that I can't even read the name. But she died in 1912, and then another great-great-grandmother that died in 1910, and then my great-great-grandfather died in 1912, then somebody else that I can't read in 1906. And now it says here, now I assume that must be like a brother of my grandfather. Our Ernst died on the 10th of April 1916, so he died in the First World War. And then my great-grandmother died on the 2nd of May 1920. Then my great-grandfather 1929. And then somebody else by the name Rudolf, who died in 1945 in Poland. No, in 1944 or 45, something like that. Anyway, so my point is just, that I read all these names, and I don't know anybody of these people. I have no idea. I mean, my dad must have told me, but I mean, he's dead now. I can't even ask him. So I have these relatives. I have no picture, I don't know who they are, and I only have this piece of paper here that says that they must have lived at a certain point in time. And I think it's really interesting because we're here for such a short period of time, and these people were too, and they probably had worries, and they didn't have corona, but they had other stuff going on. They had many of them lived, well, not these guys, but many people in Europe lived through 2 world wars, so my grandparents definitely did. And so they had their worries, they had their joys, they had their lives. And yeah, now even I, who I'm the great-grandson, I have no idea who they are. So that takes things into perspective, because sometimes we take ourselves really, 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 really important. We have all these hopes and dreams and these ideas, and maybe we one day come up with, something amazing, and we'll never be forgotten. We'll be another Jesus. I don't know. And in 2,000 years, they still talk about us. But I mean, how many people have lived since Jesus, and nobody ever, nobody remembers them. And who remembers these people? And that's kind of in a way sad, but also freeing. So what do we really have to worry about? And that reminds me, like, a girlfriend that I had like many years ago, from Denmark. She once introduced me to Jack Teagarden. Jack Teagarden, I don't know so much about him, but he's playing jazz, and he apparently was most of the time drunk. I guess it's what you do as a jazz musician. I don't know, but he liked to drink, and he wrote this song. I don't know if he wrote it, but he sang this song, and obviously can't play it here, but you can check it out on YouTube. It's called 100 Years from Today, and it goes like, these are the lyrics: "Life is such a great adventure. Learn to live it as you go. No one in the world can censure what we do here below. Don't save your kisses, just pass them around. You'll find my reason as logic ill sound. No. You find my reason is logically sound." Now I got it right. "Who's going to know that you pass them around 100 years from today?" Well, and then he goes on. "Why crave a penthouse that's fit for a queen? You're nearer heaven on Mother Earth's green. If you had millions, what would they all mean 100 years from today? So laugh and sing, make love the thing, be happy while you may. There's always one beneath the sun who's bound to make you feel that way. The moon is shining, and that's a good sign. Cling to me closer and say you'll be mine. Remember, darling, we won't see it shine 100 years from today, 100 years from today." So beautiful lyrics, and this family tree did prove it to me again, that why take things so serious, I mean, maybe in 100 years people will still talk about Corona because it's a big shift in time, or in the way how we probably live our lives, but who will talk about us? And if nobody's talking about us, what we are worried about? So another food for thought. So I think the main thing is just to enjoy it, because every day that we spend being worried and also busy holding the idea we have about ourselves together is a lost day, because it doesn't matter. Will definitely be forgotten, even within our family. So thanks so much. Merry Christmas again. Have a great day.